Patterns in whole number. A pattern is a sequence of numbers or picture. We can arrange numbers in elementary shapes consisting of dots. Now, what are elementary shapes? A line, triangle, rectangle, square. First, we will see which numbers can be arranged as a line. Every number can be arranged as a line except 0 and 1. See, the number 1 is shown as a single dot. The number 2 is shown as 2 dots in a line. The number 3 is shown as 3 dots in a line. So every number can be arranged as a line. Some numbers like 3, 6 and 10 can be arranged as a triangle. See, 3 can be arranged as a triangle using 3 dots. 6 can be arranged as a triangle using 6 dots. And 10 can be arranged as a triangle using 10 dots. Next, some numbers like 4, 9 and 16 can be arranged as a square. See, number 4 can be arranged as a square using 4 dots. Number 9 can be arranged as a square, 3 multiply 3 square using 9 dots. And number 16 can be arranged as a square, 4 multiply 4 square using 16 dots. Some numbers like 6, 8 and 10 can be arranged as a rectangle as shown below. So whole numbers can be arranged in different elementary shapes. So students, this is a chart of elementary shapes or patterns represented by the number 2 to 10. Just have a look. Now, using the magic of patterns in whole number, we will solve exercise 2.3. Exercise 2.3, question number 1. Which of the following will not represent 0? First part, 1 plus 0. As we all know that 0 is an additive identity of a whole number. So a whole number added with 0 gives us the same whole number. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Hence, it does not represent 0. Next part, 0 multiplies 0. We all know that a whole number multiplied with 0 gives us 0. 0 multiplies 0 is equal to 0. Hence, it represents 0. Next part, 0 divided by 2. So 0 divided by any whole number is equal to 0. Hence, it represents 0. Next part, 10 minus 10 divided by 2. 10 minus 10 is 0. 0 divided by 2 is equal to 0. Hence, it represents 0. Question number 2. If the product of two whole numbers is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through examples. Answer: yes. If the product of two whole numbers is 0, then one or both of them will definitely be 0. Let's take examples. First is 8 multiplies 0 is equal to 0. 0 multiply 14 is equal to 0. One number is 0 here, so we are getting the product as 0. Next example, 0 multiplies 0 is equal to 0. Here both the numbers are 0 and we are getting a product as 0. So the product of two whole numbers is 0 when either one or both the numbers are 0. Question number 3. If the product of two whole numbers is 1, can we say that one or both of them will be 1? Justify through examples. Answer is, If the product of two numbers is 1, then both the numbers need to be equal to 1 only. Let's take some examples. As 1 multiply 1 is equal to 1. But if you take a whole number other than 1, like 9 multiply 1, then you will not get the product as 1. 9 multiply 1 is equal to 9. So this is not equal to 1. Question number 4. Find using distributive property. First part, 728 multiply 101. Now 101 can be written as 100 plus 1. Now using distributive property, A multiply B plus C inside the bracket is equal to A multiply B plus A multiply C, which is equal to 728 multiply 100 plus 728 multiply 1, which is equal to 72,800 plus 728, which is equal to 73,528. Next part is 5,437 multiply 1,001. 1,001 can be written as 1,000 plus 1. Now again using distributive property, what we will get? 5,437 multiply 1,000 plus 5,437 multiply 1, which is equal to 54,37,000 plus 5,437, which is equal to 54,42,437. Next part is 824 multiply 25. Now 25 can be written as 20 plus 5. Again using distributive property, we will get 824 multiply 20 plus 824 multiply 5, which is equal to 16,480 plus 4,120, which is equal to 20,600. Using the distributive property, you can solve the next two parts. And if you have any doubt, please write it in my comment box. Question number 5. Study the pattern. First, we have to study the given pattern. Write the next two steps. Can you say how the pattern works? So here, first we will study the given pattern. For that, just see the first number of the first row is 1. First number of the second row is 1, 2. In the third row we have 1, 2, 3. Fourth row we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the fifth row we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every time one number is increasing in the forward direction. Multiply 8 is common. Plus 1 in the first row, plus 2 in the second row, plus 3 in the third row, plus 4 in the fourth row, and plus 5 in the fifth row. So we are adding one number ahead of the previous one, which is equal to 9 in the first row. Then 9, 8 in the second row, 9, 8, 7 in the third row, 9, 8, 7, 6 in the fourth row, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 in the fifth row. So we are moving in the reverse order. So can you write the next two steps now? The next step will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving ahead in the forward direction. Multiply 8 is common, plus 6, which is equal to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Moving in the reverse direction. The next step is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Multiply 8 is common, plus 7, which is equal to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Like this, we can write as many steps as you want. Pattern work in the following way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be written as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 5 times plus 1, 1, 1, 1 4 times plus 1, 1, 1 3 times plus 1, 1 2 times plus 1. Multiply 8 plus 5, which is equal to, when you multiply this number in the bracket with 8, you will get 8 5 times plus 8 4 times plus 8 3 times plus 8 2 times plus 8 and plus 5, which is equal to 98760 plus 5, which is equal to 98765. So this pattern makes sense. This shows that this pattern makes sense and it makes our calculation easy. This is the magic of patterns.